Hi, everybody. I hope that you're having a good day. Sorry about the lawnmower or whatever, the yard work sound. I do have Healing Vibrations channel going in the background. It's just the sounds are like being covered up by this yard work that's being done. And, anyways, the yard work should be over within the next couple of weeks. I'm sure that the frost will happen. All right. I would love to just be able to jump into the channeled messages immediately while getting on here, but because of people, I have to continually go over this disclaimer. So make sure that you are familiar with this disclaimer. I will not be reading it every single time, and I'm getting really tired of having to say this contract, but this is the part I have to say because I can't trust you people to even read the disclaimer and make sure that you understand it. So just know that you will be held responsible for your behavior while on my channel, period. By the Most High God, I don't care about anybody else. The Most High God knows where to hit you to make it hurt, okay? So again, by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract. And anyways, you should be agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information that you ever receive in your life anyways. So this is not really me asking you to go out on a limb to be responsible for your own behavior. Okay. Now, what is wrong with people? So I rebuke the spirit of anger, frustration, fear, and whatever it is that you guys are projecting at me. I rebuke you for that. Don't send me any fucking energy. Okay. I don't need you to send me energy for me to read your energy. Just do not send me energy unless you want that shit sent right the fuck back with a vengeance. All right, I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. I shouldn't have to do this every day, but it seems like people like to violate that. So I'm going to remind everybody watching about my personal human rights. Okay, just like you would like to have your rights protected, I am protecting my rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract in the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Okay, any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how do you want to be treated. And if you are an atheist, it would be best that you get away from me. You get away from me and you get away from this channel because you're not going to believe in anything that I say. And then it's going to be too late when God's slapping you and dragging you to and fro. Okay, on your atheist bullshit. So again, I'm not judging anybody that's an atheist, but if you want to stay safe and healthy and okay, then take your atheist self and go somewhere else where you're not going to have conflicting belief systems going on. And then again, I'm going to ask also that God rebuke every destiny swapping thief and everybody that is doing that destiny swap stuff. I don't want that to come up in any more readings. I'm tired of it. It's being addressed. I'm reporting it to the archangels and I'm reporting it to God. If anybody is doing that or attempting to swap out energies, you are putting yourself up under judgment by the Most High God right now. So don't do it. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name. Lord, my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. All right. So I'm seeing false information. Somebody's using false information. So basically, the channeled message that I got is that someone is so intent on stealing your blessings that they really have not realized that all they're doing is thwarting their own blessings and cursing themselves. And yes, God is cursing them, but these people are actually cursing themselves, which is something that I don't see that every day. False information, breaking laws and committing crimes, missing information. These people don't have, love yourself first. These people don't have the missing information. You could be adopted, or these people, or you could be a foster child. These people are trying to make the universe adopt you, or foster, basically trying to orphan you. Trying to make the universe orphan you over some shit that they did. Absolutely not. You're guilty. You might want to stay away from me because I have integrity. This person stole from you, tried to frame you, and tried to steal from you. And then they were using false information. Like if somebody tried to get a PP loan in your name, they spelt your name wrong. This is like this stupid is so dumb. People are really, really sad. All right, we're gonna see what this is about. They tried to frame you, and somebody tried to say that you gave them an STD or disease of some sort, but you were nothing but a positive influence to this person. This person was an old friend that you had, or it could be a new friend. They're having group meetings about you. They could belong to a church, or they could be going to a church to try to get help. The Nephilim are pissed. The Nephilim are warring with these people because they have some type of weird romantic feelings towards you. But they won't come out and straight up be like, yeah, I'm attracted to you. They just want to mess with you and play in your energy. And that is what I'm tired of. Tired of people making shit up with the false information, committing white collar crimes, using missing information. They don't have the much needed information. They're not going to get it out of me, and they're not going to get it out of God, and they're not going to get it out of anything else or any other system. Somebody could have even gotten fired from abusing their privileges. We have dark archangels. These people were trying to record you and monitoring spirits. And it just reminds me of the place that I used to live at and the psychotic crap that was going on there. That was an abomination against Christ. Only these people worship Christ. No, the fuck they don't. They worship the devil. I don't give a fuck what you people say. In that religion, y'all worship the devil, and that's it. Openly, y'all worship the devil, and y'all work with the tree of death, the dark clip off. I mean, what type of, if you're supposed to be an upholding religion of Christianism, why are you fucking using the tree of death and the demons within it? I want to know that shit right now. Again, that's why religious organizations are bullshit. The majority of them are bullshit. Because they don't even know. Like, either somebody knows because somebody's doing this stuff, trying to frame you for what? What did you do to them? This is like the energy that I'm getting really sick of. Somebody was born with a disease, and then they're over here blaming you instead of talking to God about why they were born with a condition. What in the hell do you have to do with what this person was going through in the womb? I'm not really making a connection there. Okay. I'm not really making a connection on why anybody is trying to record you. Why is anybody even doing that? This is weird behavior. Okay. And if they're trying to record you to sell anything, it could be because you're a fallen watcher and we own UFOs and stuff like that. Well, I don't feel like this is the government trying to watch you. This is a person or a group of people. But they're not like a church or a government or something like that. Like, they're not legit in any type of way. They're just a group of assholes that got together that thought that they were going to bully you. So I rebuke the spirit of every bully. Stay away from my collective and stay away from me. Unless you want to learn what being bullied actually is, because we can all collectively gang up on the bullies that continue to harass us. However, we don't do that because we're bigger, better people than these people. Not to say that some people are better, but they are. If you make better choices than another person, then that's going to put you in a better situation to have better things come into your life. That's just straight up true, So yeah, people that make better choices, that do the right thing, they are better people. We all may be made of the same stuff, but we don't make the same choices. We're all offered the same choices, but we don't make the same choices. And these people have been trying to use false information to get you caught up in the spirit realm and in the physical realm. And these people are going to burn in hell. I pray that they burn in hell while they're alive so that they know what's waiting them. Because once they die, they're going to be standing in front of a group of judges, and your soul's going to be one of those judges. And the book of life is going to spew out everything that these people ever did, and they're going to be judged right on the spot. That means they're never coming back to this planet ever again. Just to be clear, these people were really wretched to you. They were trying to do something with your Akashic records. Somebody could be getting fired, or they could have tried to get you fired, or they're getting put out. Divination is definitely being done on you. Somebody could be working with a Ouija board. I ask that the demon Zozo take over that Ouija board and haunt this person for the rest of their life, so that they learn to stop doing this. Just stop. That's all they have to do is stop. All they have to do is stop attacking you, and God would let up on them, right? Yeah, like I just said, the demon Zozo and Bloody Mary. I'm sending both of those. Get these people to stop using Ouija boards and thinking that it's okay. Every time they do that, every time you use a Ouija board, you open a portal to the demonic world. And that's just the truth of it. I have been haunted ever since I used a Ouija board as a child, and it should have never been turned into a game because we didn't know what we were doing. We were just following the instructions of the game. And I've literally been haunted ever since that shit. I've been haunted ever since me and my siblings did this Bloody Mary shit as well. I like literally had the worst experience with that. But Bloody Mary is not negative for me, but I was scared as shit as a child doing that because I had a bad experience. My siblings and family members locked me in the bathroom and I couldn't get out. And anyways, it was scary. And I definitely saw something in the mirror, but it didn't do anything to me. I just got really scared. It's weird how some urban legends are real and some are just like totally made up. All right. Now that I feel that root has been removed, I feel a little bit better. I was just like, stop. Enough is enough. I mean, how many times do you have to tell somebody to just stop with this ridiculous behavior before they actually get to stopping it? I feel like I'm trying to teach children when I deal with ignorant people. It's like literally children are even more receptive and understanding than these ignorant people. They're just like, throw them to the crocodile. All right. I don't know with this disease and this old friends, if they tried to frame you by saying that you had a disease or you had a STD or something like that. But they're, again, false information, making shit up. Ace of Cups, intense friendships, loving family, joy, and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. So again, these old friends, these are old. That's probably why it says old friends. And this says you can count on your friends, but not on your old friends because they were trying to frame you. And maybe you have a foster child, or maybe you were a foster child or an adopted child, and maybe somebody was trying to frame you for doing something because you're adopted. I mean, that's pretty weird, but whatever. People are stupid, so not all people, just some of them. But when it becomes this point, like you're experiencing spell work, okay, random scratches, sharp pains, strange sensations, sharp pinpricks, headaches, sickness, nausea, disease, that's because of spell work and black magic. It doesn't have anything to do with anything other than that. The Hierophant. This could be a group, a church, a religious organization, or this could even be a judge type energy. It says teamwork is necessary for job contentment. Bend to authority and do what is expected of you. Watch out for ethical conflicts. Choose the moral path. Your need for social approval affects your decisions. Yeah. I would let go of the need for social approval. Like, what do you need people like this approving of you? Like, what? These people are like abominations to God. Why would you even care what they think or what they want? No one gives a shit. And that's the way it's going to stay. Because again, this is all done off of false information in the first place. Magician in the reverse. Again, whoever this was that went to this Hierophant group to get this black magic done on you, they're going to burn in hell forever. If you don't believe me, get out a pendulum and ask. Because these people are straight up going to burn in hell forever. Because of what they tried to do to you. So it says that this person's a selfish and manipulative person in a constant, relentless pursuit of money. You probably know that about this person. It says that this person is always attempting to control and deceive other people. They don't recognize opportunities when they see them. They lack clear thinking. They refuse to accept the reality of the situation. There's no control over their bad luck, but it eventually will go away. Indecision, anxiety, and destruction plague this person. They should have not committed these white collar crimes in your name. Okay. They really shouldn't have done that. That's all I can say with these people is they really shouldn't have done this. They really should not have done this, because had they not done this, God would not be attacking them the way that God is attacking them. But God is straight up attacking them, violently attacking these people because of what they've done. They've literally brought all this hell on themselves. And by trying to sacrifice your soul or whatever weird crap because you're in a loving connection and have a family, like, let me find out that this is someone's bullshit, like adopted parent or something. And I'm not saying anything bad about adopted parents. Okay. Adopted parents are great. Any parent is better than having no parent at all. You know what I'm saying? But, I can just say that in some cases, foster parents or adopted parents, however you want to look at that, they're not going to feel the same way about their children. There are adopted parents that do, but there are some that do not. They don't, because they didn't have that. It's not their child. They don't have a connection. Like what I'm picking up, the energy that I'm picking up on is somebody that they sold their souls for gain. They're doing a smear campaign. There could be a Cancer involved. You've got a heart wall and these other people have heart walls. Most likely because of this backfire. Okay. Stay optimistic. And because of these prayers. So maybe you said a prayer, and this is definitely happening in America. Maybe you said a prayer and this prayer wiped their ass out. I would read Psalm 91 against these people, because especially if you are adopted or a fostered child or whatever, if you've already been through that, then these people, and you've come together and you've made a family with your adopted family or with a husband or a wife or whatever, right? And these people are coming along trying to re-orphan you, trying to unalive your family members and your support system and your support team over their selfish bullshit that's all started on false information in the first place. It's all false information in the first place. Straight up liars. Knight of Swords denotes a man under 40, impulsive and opinionated, poor judgment, overspends, frequently takes advantage of others. So, yeah, why am I feeling like always ready to start an argument, self-destructive and emotionally immature, hurts others? This person creates problems with you if you don't set boundaries. We pray to God, the Most High God, the God above all the other gods that everybody worships in all the religions, the God above that, okay? That's the one that we want to talk to. We ask for the appropriate boundary to be put up with this Knight of Swords and the reverse energy that is attacking my collective. They're coming in, rushing in with this black magic BS, trying to affect this first card here, the Ace of Cups, because you are an Ace of Cups. And so they're trying to affect that, and they need to be removed from this person's life. Okay? Give this person a whatever problems that this person needs to have in their life so that they leave the collective alone. Because I can guarantee you that if these people had day-to-day problems like a disease, a disorder, God needs to humble this person straight up, because they will not leave your life alone. They need to be put in their place. Like I said, the Hangman, always trying to sacrifice you. That is over. And these people selling their souls for fame, the devil is not even doing that. So I don't know what you people are talking about. There hasn't been a soul that's been sold for fame since like the 1920s. So I don't know what any of you that are doing it now, what you're talking about. And the only demon that has come forward out of all of them to say that they have anything to do with this selling your soul shit is Asmodeus. And he won't even take credit for all of it. So again, what are you selling your souls to? That's the question I would ask. Since Satan's not buying it, Satan doesn't need any more souls. Don't you think that Satan's kingdom is filled up with enough souls? Satan doesn't need any more. And it's not like when Satan gets your soul that your soul joins the army of Satan and fights against God. There is no war between God and the devil. People need to get over that. Your religion has twisted your brain up. It's something weird as shit. The devil works for God, and that's why God allows the devil to exist. The end. So if you have somebody coming at you from every angle, it's most likely because God sent the devil into your life to make you move out of the way of the collective, to make you leave the collective alone, because you, on your own, you weren't doing that. And again, the delusion that people think by trying to commit this white collar crime, trying to frame other people and sacrifice them, this is a delusion of grandeur. It's a delusion of grandeur. You can't do that. It's not possible. You try to do it to one of God's children, and every single one of you and all your friends, all your buddies, everybody you kiki with and you chill with, all of them, anybody that knew about it, will be put up as a sacrifice. And when God does it, if God wants to sacrifice somebody, it's going to look a lot different than when somebody else wants to sacrifice somebody. Somebody wanted to just play God in your life. They decided that God wasn't doing a good enough job, so they decided that they needed to be your God. No, you're not going to false idol worship this weirdo freak. Anybody that wants to be worshipped is a freak to me. That's not natural. Okay. If you were God, it would make sense. And yes, we are all God, but we are not the most high God, like all of us in our flesh. We are God. But again, we don't have the authority when we're here in this incarnation to just put somebody else's soul up for sacrifice and end their life. That's the abuse of free will. And again, it's not free. It's the liberty to have free will. God gave us the liberty to think our own thoughts, did not give us the freedom to think our own thoughts and do whatever we want. That's the delusion that these people, they believe in, and then they end up imprisoned, in jail, sick with disease and dead. And all of that is because they believed wrong. They didn't know that the law of attraction works as what you send out, you get back. So if you tried to sacrifice somebody's soul, you sent that out to the universe, God's going to go look at that and go, no, I'm not going to let this transaction go through. And that energy returns right back to these people, and their souls ripped out of their body. I have no pity. I was abducted by aliens and experimented on. And it was because somebody tried to put me up as a sacrifice when I was a freaking baby. And I have no compassion for that person, that entity, that being that did that ritual on me, because I would have never been abducted and stolen from the original universe that I was in, that wasn't retarded like this one, had that person not tried to put my soul up as a sacrifice so they could take my youth and my health. Yeah, I know about that shit. You demonic, satanic retards. That you don't even worship the devil and the devil wants nothing to do with you. The devil's embarrassed about the human race. Stupid. So just because these people sold their souls for gain has nothing to do with you. You're going to remain to have a soul. And if these people have tried to extract our soul in any way, like the way that the aliens did when they abducted me and tried to do all that stuff to me, then I rebuke them in Christ's name. So beware of this sacrifice energy. It's getting really old. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse. Betrayal by someone close, guilt, loss of a friendship, lost love, envy of others, relentlessness and repressed anger. Criminal acts, committing crimes, it says right there. You cheat someone out of money, loss of a home or possessions. So let me find out somebody's trying to cheat you out of your house or your possessions. It's not going to work out well for this person. Major backfire. Especially like God gave you your foundation. You could have been put through this already with this church or Hierophant group. They're all up under judgment right now. Every single one of these people are up under judgment because they won't leave your Ace of Cups alone. The Sun. So yeah, you're bringing illumination to this betrayal that occurred. And this betrayal was a bad one. I mean, it could have been like an aunt or somebody in your family that knew about your existence when you were a child and tried to sacrifice you, or it could be somebody doing it to you as an adult. Either way, they don't have the right over your soul. They don't have the right and they don't have the authority. And I don't care who they think they are. They're not who they think they are. Let's just say that. They don't have the power that they think that they have. They're delusional. You're going to end up coming into some type of fame and recognition, public honor. You're going to be recognized for whatever this is that you do. It could even just being a lovely and intense, loving family member that you are, like inner peace, the beginning of a great love. This Ace of Cups shows me the love, unconditional love coming from the universe and from the Holy Spirit. You see that little dove at the top of this card? And the goblet, which is pretty much the Holy Grail. This is about you having that type of energy. And these people clearly don't have it, because if they did, they wouldn't be trying to do any of this stuff to you. And if any part of this message makes you feel afraid, then this message is not for you. These messages are never to bring fear. It's only to bring confirmation and more knowing to what could be happening, what has happened, or what will happen. So if you feel triggered or in fear of something, then this is not your message. Like anything that comes up here, if it's going on in your life, you will have had a feeling within yourself that this was already happening. Okay. And then this will just be for confirmation. But if this is like a brand new thing to you and you're like, oh my gosh, this is being done, it's probably not happening. Okay. So your personal magnetism is very high right now. Success and good health, high self-esteem, confidence, and love and career. Improved physical condition. So like I said, this person, whoever these people were that were born with diseases or whatever this is, and then they're just jealous because you weren't born with diseases, but you don't have negative karma. You were not an asshole in the past life. They were. That's the difference. That's why they were incarnated with a disease that was meant to kill them from the beginning. It was and honestly, from the moment we're born, there's going to be stuff that's sent to kill us because we have an ending of our life. But I can tell you, when you are a chosen one, when you are the sun energy, that when it comes to your appropriate time to pass or transition, the Most High God itself will be the one that comes. It will not be a death spirit. It won't be any of this weird shit that these people try to send you. Okay. Be the Most High God itself. So you don't have to even worry about that. It may be that you just walk into the heavens with God like Enoch did. Seven of Swords. So these people are faced with many different choices, but only one of those avenues is the correct choice to follow. Okay. It says many choices confront you. Only one is correct. All others will bring disaster. Of course, these cards. Hopefully that was all that fell. Running away from decisions and problems. These people are trying to run away. They're having a group meeting about all the crimes that they committed, and now they're trying to run away. So this could be about celebrities. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of looking at it, hearing about it. I'm so disgusted with that whole thing. And I take back all of my power from anybody that I ever thought was I ever idolized that was a part of this weird shit. So running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes things worse. Their first instinct will be to try to do everything on their own, back off at the first sign it's not working. Selfish decisions bring about dishonor and shame. So again, these are self-centered decisions that they made that are bringing about dishonor and shame. This Knight of Swords energy, this person could be a female or a male. I'm getting some Aries energy off of this. Maybe we should do some zodiac cards. Let's see. Oops. Uranus. So this is about Uranus is about innovative thought, new inventions, new ways of thinking, new ideas, new concepts, stuff like that. We got Pisces energy. Pisces is very intuitive, very emotionally based. But you get a Pisces in the reverse, and you got a siren. You're dealing with a siren. So they're very powerful. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. Air. Air is how messages are carried. Air is an element that Libra, what is it? Aquarius. It's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I'm pretty sure the air signs. So we got Libra. Libras are very good at balancing energies. So again, these don't have to be your zodiac sign, but these could be things that right now are coming through in your birth chart. And this could be, again, these are like just for confirmation what other people are seeing, and so that you can know a little bit more. Because in our birth chart, we have every zodiac sign, and we continue to go through the cycle of the year, and we continue to go through the zodiac signs. Capricorn energy. Because it's never just one aspect of yourself that makes you chosen. It's always more than one. Saturn's is about endings, lost, restrictions, bindings, rules, regulations. But it being in the upright shows me, it's just showing me that this white collar crime stuff is being like, not only is time clocking it, okay, but there will be an ending that comes to it. There's that Aries in the reverse energy that I was picking up on. And I feel like that person is this Knight of Swords person. Because they're just like all twisted up. Or they could have Aries or Mars highly aspect in their chart. Somebody doesn't want you to see something, hear something, know something. Taurus energy. Taurus is very stable, very prosperous. but they take charge of situations. Okay. So again, this person just, and these people, whatever, you can have an Aquarius in the reverse, an Aries and an Aquarius. They could be coworkers or ex-coworkers. And then we've got Neptune's energy. So yeah, the Neptune energy is the sacrifice energy. Neptune is the god Poseidon, but it's a water planet. Anyways, it has to do with deep emotions, spiritual truths, transformation, change, transition, cleanliness. Hygiene, the earth. So we got air and earth. Neptune up there as the elemental energies. And then we've got the moon, which the moon is always, not the stablest of energies, just because of the cycles that it goes through. Leo in the reverse. Yeah, this Leo, ow. This Leo is somebody who stabbed you in the back. All right, so then we had the Eight of Pentacles that popped out and fell on the ground. And so this is like your work, your intellectual your work, whatever you do for a living. It says, pay attention to details. Errors and sloppiness may be your undoing. Check all work for accuracy. Hard work will be satisfying and successful. There is no get rich quick path for you. Apply yourself, work smart, learn a new trade or profession. Somebody may want to think about writing blogs on whatever their topic is. Also, somebody has the ability to cook. They're very good at cooking. So you may want to write like of a cookbook, for maybe a diet cookbook or a cookbook for, well, I'm seeing like feel good food, a cookbook for helping somebody, like comfort food cookbook. That's what I'm feeling. Hard work will be satisfying and successful. There's no get rich. Yeah. So work smart. Be very cautious of money. Be good time to begin a profitable venture. These people are seeing you begin this profitable venture. So it's just telling you that. And then this is like the Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here? We're going to find out. Well, it's because of this dark magician is trying to put you in the Nine of Swords. But again, you're not even in this energy. They are. I feel like if you wake up with this energy that this black magician sends to you, you return it back to the sender immediately. You're like, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Pluto, this has to do with your wealth. Pluto being in reverse has to do with somebody trying to mess with your wealth. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is. So the Nine of Swords is grief, emotional pain and depression, guilt and deep regret over something that they've done, sleepless nights rehashing past actions. You cause someone misery and great pain, anguish and worry, fear and self-doubt cloud your thinking. Only time will heal the pain. The World. So this could be about something you do on the World Wide Web, whatever your work is. Maybe that you're a social media influencer. Maybe you're somebody that tells scary stories on TikTok. Maybe you have a TikTok store or a YouTube store or merchandise or whatever this is that you do on the World Wide Web. But it talks about you. So somebody is in great pain over what you do on the World Wide Web. So you could be like a tarot reader. You could be somebody that's a motivational speaker. You could be somebody that interviews other people, or you could be somebody that it would be beneficial with this new project to bring it online. Like if you, let's say that you were a chef. Okay. You could easily make a, like cooking show that you record yourself, right? Of you doing the recipes. That's for somebody. Even if there's a billion of those out there, there's not a billion of them, but you know what I mean? Even though if you think that there's like a lot of this out there, trust me, it doesn't matter. You'll still draw in your soul tribe people, the people that are meant to see your videos. Okay. That's how the law of attraction works. But it's also like, don't be afraid. Like if I looked at all, because there's so many people creating tarot channels right now. Like it is like anytime I try to do something, it feels like the entire world goes and tries to do it. And so when I was selling crystals, that's what everybody was trying to do. Now I'm doing tarot, and I was doing readings, but now I'm doing tarot. And I've had this channel since like 2017. I've been an active psychic reader since 2012, but I didn't bring it to the internet till a few years later. But then there wasn't a whole lot of psychics on here. And most of the psychics don't do live stream. Most of them are pre-recorded videos. And to me, that is like, if you can't do it live, then what are you hiding? I don't know. That's just the way that I feel about it. That's why the readers that I watch are people that do lives, and some of them maybe don't do lives, but I know that the ones that I watch are connected to the Holy Spirit, and they're maybe 5 people out of and there's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of people that are doing tarot readings, but they don't know how to read tarot, and they don't know what they're talking about. Not all of them. Like I said, I watch a lot of it, and I've 5 people. That's like 5 people total that are legit and that actually have a connection to the Holy Spirit and not to some demon. Because you got to be careful when you're opening yourself up to receive messages, and it's coming from somebody that is channeling a demon. Like, you have to understand that the advice you're going to get is not going to make your life better. Okay. But that's why you always need to bring everything up with the Most High God. Everything that I say, bring it up with the Most High God. Have a chat with God about it. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Use a pendulum, use muscle testing, use your intuition. But I do feel like whatever this World Wide Web energy is, it's like upsetting this Knight of Swords who just keeps charging at you with this aggressive energy, trying to take you down, committing crimes against you, and they're not being held responsible for their own stuff. So this says that whatever you give will be returned to you many times over. That's the energy of the world. It's kind of like the universe card. So Judgment in the reverse. This is giving you a warning that whatever you're doing online, it's making somebody angry, probably because we're exposing these fools in such a way that whoever, again, I will never reach out for a reading. I'm not doing personal readings at this time. All I'm doing is $10 super chats per question. That's all I'm doing. Okay. So again, if anybody tries to pretend to be me and contacts you and wants to get your money for services, don't be tricked. Do not be fooled. That is not me. That is one of these evil ass friends that I used to have. Or I thought that I had friends, but they were not really friends. So it's most likely one of those idiots. And these are people that I have to fight off their energy every motherfucking day. Every day. I get up and I want to have a normal life, but I have these old friends that I used to know that do witchcraft now. But when I was friends with them, I didn't know they were doing witchcraft. And when I found out that they were doing witchcraft, I cut the relationship. And ever since then, it not only has it been the original witchcraft that they were doing on me the entire flipping time that I knew them, but all of this extra new witchcraft that they're doing. So again, like, I don't feel like your life is easy. I feel like your life has not been easy. Okay. I do not feel like your life has been easy. I do feel like this person, this Knight of Swords life has been easy. That this person would never survive the shit that you've been through. They couldn't. They're weak. They can't even survive you being on the World Wide Web and you being known about. What is so wrong about you being known about? You being recognized for something? It's your work. It's not this person's work. They need to stay out of your energy. And that's why this person, there needs to be, God, please place up appropriate boundaries and protect us. I ask that you protect my collective from this Knight of Swords in the reverse. And I ask that you protect me and my work from this Knight of Swords in the reverse, this Aries, this Aquarius, and this Leo. Yeah, it says anger, revenge. Someone is trying to get even with you. For what? You didn't do nothing to this person. All you're doing is living your life and not paying them no mind. And what is there to get revenge on? There's nothing there. There's no, this is false information. Okay. This person has provided the universe and the world with false information to try and get revenge against you, to try to sacrifice you. There's no coincidence that these top cards are above these bottom cards and how they relate to one another. This Knight of Swords is angry because you're on the wild World Wide Web. They want you to be sick every day, grieving over some loss that this person has created in your life, and that's not going to be where you live. That's not. And if this does say possible change of residence or job, you may need to move away from these people. Honestly, like I had to move away from this group of freaks that were harassing me, and I didn't get no justice for it, but whatever. At least I got away from it, and now I'm ready to sell where I'm at and move again. Like I'm ready to move again because I don't want these people in my life anymore. I would rather just go somewhere else where these people don't live and don't exist. So I've already asked for God to move me. And if there's anything trying to bind me to this disgusting, wretched ass place filled with wretched ass people, then I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Yeah. It says loss of material possessions and salary or lawsuit. That's not going to be the loss of your possessions. This lawsuit that's going to happen is going to be against them. Because yes, it is illegal to hire someone to do black magic on another individual. Yes, it is illegal. I don't care what this Hierophant group thinks or says. They're under judgment. It doesn't matter. Them trying to get this Hierophant. Why would a Hierophant group want to get revenge against you? This is the shit I'm talking about. These people are delusional and delusional at best. Liars. They're truly liars. And they're trying to literally foster your children or adopt your children or get you to leave your children, not take care of them. These people want to call DCFS on you, or they have. Trying to get your children orphaned is what I was basically trying to say. Yeah, this stink bitch. This stinky ass STD having slut. Slore. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it says signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She's falling right underneath the betrayal of someone close, guilt, loss of a friendship, lost love, envy of others. That's this person, the betrayer. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel and seeks revenge, perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest, immoral. She uses people then discards them. Do not trust her. Be very protective of your children at this time, because there are a lot of people that will try to cause natural disasters to exist in your life so that your children get put up for some type of adoption so that they can traffic your children. These are other people that want to straight up traffic your kids. You need to be very aware of this Aries, Aquarius, and Leo. And these people, their lives are done. Their lives are over as you know it, as we know it. They're probably having a group meeting about why their lives are over, why they're getting fired, why they're getting put out. And we've got Africa as well. So you could have African descent and you could have like Shango and the other Orishas showing up for you. These people successfully put some type of disease on you or attempted to. And that is being rebuked and reversed back onto these people. Why should you have to live with this is about destiny swap. And that's why I said I pray against it and I rebuke it and I report it to the Most High God. First of all, how are 3 different people going to share one destiny? Riddle me that. That don't even make no type of sense. Okay, that don't even make no type of sense. You could try to sacrifice a human, but do you think you're going to get the blessings that human got? No, you're going to get caught up by the police and thrown in prison for the rest of your life. This 5 of Wands energy is what this Queen of Cups doing with the betrayal. So someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you. This is the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information, deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware, you may not see it coming till it's too late. That's what these people want to do, is they want to sideswipe you or blind swipe you where you're not seeing it. But I'm telling you right now about it. Right now. You can know about it right now, and we can call for justice right now. We don't have to wait not one more second. We call for justice for your children, for your inner child self, and for every other person. Like, I'm not just calling for justice, and I am reporting the sins of this soul, this night of this Leo, Aries, and Aquarius. I am reporting the sins of their soul to the Most High God from every lifetime, not just this one. Because when I have to deal with shit like this, I don't want to ever see this person ever again or deal with them ever again. So I am calling judgment on every sin that they've ever committed against every soul. Okay? Because they're not taking responsibility for themselves. Don't be afraid of these people, though. That's what they want. They want you to be afraid of them, like there's some reason to be afraid of them. And really, these people need to be afraid of you and be afraid of this light that you hold, because you could very well blind them with it. And if we've done anything to aid these people to our own detriment, we take back that energy, we forgive ourselves, we transmute it, and we put it into protection from these people so that we are protected. I pray to be protected from these people, from this Queen of Cups in the reverse and her slut bucket friend, Knight of Swords in the reverse. You got some nasty STD having hoes running around trying to end your life, and they can't even take responsibility for the fact that they're both sleeping with the same man that's got an STD, and that's why both of these bitches, their pussy stink, and they got burning, scratching, issing, like just disgusting shit. I don't even want to go into how bad they smell. It's ridiculous. You need to use your best discernment when dealing with these people. They want to cause you suffering. And these people want you to have the same STD that they have. They feel like it's not fair that they have an STD and you don't. You're not a slut bucket bitch, okay? Getting on your knees and opening your legs for every fucking Jim and John that walks by. These people are. That's why their little slut bucket asses are all burning and stinging and shit like that and smelling, because they're the ones that decided to basically sacrifice themselves by sleeping with somebody that you used to be with that has a STD now, but they didn't used to have a STD. And somebody's going back to prison, whatever this is about. Whoever is in jail, I don't even see them coming up here, the person that's in jail. But the second that they get out of prison, if they take one step in your direction, they will be going right back. This Page of Pentacles energy signifies a male under 30 who is high-spirited, engaging, and optimistic, make friends easily. Sociable and charming, intelligent, educated, with good common sense, loyal, honest, and trustworthy, thinks before he speaks. This person trusts you and looks out for your best interests. He will have a positive effect on your life. This person could very well be a child of one of these people. I don't feel like that's your child, or even the person that's sleeping with them. All right, let's get a conclusion of this story. I don't want to see it anymore. Yeah, this is about you having options in life, having an 8 of Pentacles, having a job, having a career. This is about you being healthy. And them not. 2 of Cups in the reverse, divorce or separation. These people were trying to mess with your love life in such a negative way. Like, but it shows us that it doesn't matter. You still start out with the Ace of Cups anyways, because you are the Ace of Cups. That's why they can't take the Ace of Cups away from you. They would have to, they can't even if they tried to sacrifice you, they wouldn't get your Ace of Cups. It's meant for you. And if in what's yours is yours. And if it, I don't know why people think that it gets passed down the family line. That's delusional thinking. Other people's personal blessings do not get passed down the family line. If you die and you have a healing gift, it does not go to a family member. I don't know why people are delusional as shit and think stuff like that. No. And I know about voodoo and I know about all that shit. And I'm telling you that it still does not work that way. Now, everybody that has a genetic, because spiritual gifts and abilities are genetic, okay? They are absolutely genetically. If your father and mother was an empath, you are an empath, period. If your father and mother was a clairvoyant, you are a clairvoyant, period. That is how spiritual gifts get passed down. And that's the only way you can get it from a family member is genetically, not through that person being unalived in the middle of their life and then their gifts go to you. No, it is genetically passed down through procreation. Now that people understand that. Jealousy, misunderstanding, love dies. The lover is unfaithful and the other is unable to forgive and forget. I think that God's not allowing your heart to heal because if you forgave and forget, this person would come back and unalive you. Okay, so you need to have your guard up to this person. The person with whom you are currently in their relationship is not your soulmate. But it does say that you will find your soulmate. So if love relationship is ending, then if love dies, don't resurrect it. Not this stuff. Anybody that comes with attachments like this Knight of Swords and this Queen of Cups in the reverse, you don't need that in your life. You'd be better off had these people had their parents never met, had they never been born. This world would be a better place had they never been created. However, we can only control what we can control. So make sure if you're going to have a child with somebody that you are on the right side of things. So you don't create another abomination, bad seeded, corruptible seed. Yeah, these people have been trying to breadcrumb you with your own energy. They need to literally learn their lessons. You're going to be in the 6 of Wands. Like I said, you're coming into public fame and recognition, and I sense that way over here. So for it to show up over here, it's like that Ouroboros again. We go back to where we started. This is all about you being on the World Wide Web, having public fame and recognition, being recognized for being whatever you are, doing whatever you do, and these people wanting to literally stop you and breadcrumb you, wanting to end your love life and wanting to end this 2 of Cups love offer that you are receiving from God and the universe so that they can step in and be the hero and breadcrumb you on your own shit. Why do you need you don't need a middleman between you and God. No. These people need to stay out of your energy. You don't need them. You don't want them. You don't like them. They're not necessary. And these people only do stuff to benefit their own lives. And when they do stuff to benefit their own lives, it's always taking from somebody else's life. That's why they're continually in the 6 of Pentacles, not ever getting their shit together. These people, if they have children that they're supposed to be paying child support for, they ain't doing that. They're not doing what the universe and what God and what the human race has asked of them to do. This Queen of Cups that wants to steal your destiny has like 4 or 5 children. Okay, maybe one of those was a miscarriage. So she's got 4 children that she doesn't even take care of. Yet she wants to do your destiny instead. This is the shit I'm talking about. Stop it, people. Just stop. Just stop. Same thing with this Knight of Swords. I don't feel like this Knight of Swords has children, but they want to do your destiny instead. Like I said, how is these 3 weirdo freaks gonna divvy up one destiny. And this other person is this Page of Pentacles. So I don't know why they're showing up in the upright, but yeah, this is about you having fame and recognition. And they don't like that. Too bad. That's too bad. This is something written in your birthright and your destiny to be recognized for this. And because you're actually real and legit, God's going to shine through who God wants to shine through. And if your strength causes them to be in the tower, then they are literally coming up against the wrong person. Okay. Because literally, if you being strong, and this is where that disease comes in, if you being strong is causing them to be in the tower, then they were energy harvesting off of you. They were trying to swap energies with you, and they were trying to exchange destinies with you. And I can say that with absolute confidence because I do feel it from these two idiots. I told these dumb bitches to stop with this shit. Dumb witch bitches. In my personal life, I straight up told these individuals, or at least one of them, to their face, I know about the destiny swap shit with you and your lard ass friend. You need to stay out of my energy and you need to stay the fuck away from me and know what you did. Yeah, they're going to be in the tower because you're going to be in this, like, it's weird that your 6 of Wands, your public recognition, you getting the full stuff for your work is going to cause somebody else to be in the tower. So you may be a truth teller. At any rate, these people are in the 3 of Wands in the reverse. They're always taking bad advice. Like they're literally in the tower still taking bad advice from whoever this dark magician is in the reverse that just wants to manipulate these people to continue to have witchcraft done because this person wants a paycheck. This magician in the reverse. The only reason they're putting fire behind these two dumbasses to do any of this is because they want to get paid. But again, they're listening to bad advice coming from this dark magician and this Hierophant group. It's false information, bad advice, rejection of your ideas and dreams by others, decisions made too hastily, unsound business judgment. Like I said, these people were coming for you because of your 8 of Pentacles and because of you being on the World Wide Web. They wanted you in the 9 of Swords, and they're in the 9 of Swords about it. If you wake up feeling any type of drained energy, if you feel sick, I want you to know that it is these people playing around in your energy. If you are sensing anything in your life, and that's why you need to rebuke them in the name of Jesus. From the moment you go to bed at night, pray to be protected from these people. Then when you get up in the morning, say another prayer to be protected from these people. I would read Psalm 91 on these people every single day. This Page of Pentacles, this Queen of Cups in the reverse, and this Knight of Swords in the reverse. And these women could even be trying to manipulate you through a child. Through maybe your child. I didn't pick up that this was your child, but they are using one of their own children to try to manipulate the situation. So yeah, this bad advice, it says, withdraw from unimportant arguments, save your strength and energy for crucial battles. That goes for you too. Withdraw from arguing with these people. All you need to say to them is, I know what you're doing. I know about the destiny swap shit. And I told you to stop. And at this point, if you're not going to stop, then you're sacrificing yourself, because it won't be me that gets framed. It won't be me that gets imprisoned. It won't be me that has no revenge done on me. I haven't done nothing to deserve that. These people need to understand how the law of attraction works. They're guilty as, okay, they are guilty. So they're going to have a shitstorm no matter what their next choice is. It doesn't even matter. They couldn't even save their own lives if God was willing to help them, and God is not willing to help them in any type of way. So that's why you got to be careful of who you let into your life, who you let around your family, who you let around your kids. These people come into your house with the intention to speak incantations over you, to speak black magic and black prayers over your home and over each of your rooms and shit like that. They want to be in there to count every spoon that you've got. I'm not kidding when I say that this person wants to be in the middle between you and God. And yes, it is your neighbor. Yeah, ex-friend, literally. They're way pissed because you retracted back your help. Like they were using your energy to do illegal stuff, to commit more crimes against people. And then we've got this Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is another person that is a part of this. It says, refers to a man that's under 40, attractive, prone to jealousy and mood swings, unfaithful in love. So let me find out that this is all over a man. This is all over because you have a man that these people want. And I did pick up that this very manly, weirdo, lard ass bitch, Knight of Swords in the reverse, that she's definitely acts like a man, but she is a woman. Or maybe they're transgender or whatever. They're still figuring themselves out. I don't know. But it's definitely a woman that has the energy of a man. Let's just say that. Unfaithful in love, not capable of a commitment to one person. This is the person that they're fighting over. Some man or woman that you don't even want. You don't even want this person. So all of this is for nothing. Like I said, false information. You don't want this loser. You already know what this loser is like. By me describing it, you're going to know who this loser is. In love, they will break your heart. They may cause you to develop a long distrust of men, aka breast cancer, because that's what that is. When you hold on to hatred for a man for a long time, and trust me, men are so stupid that you just let it go. I mean, men as in the human race, and then men as in physical men. Like, you have to understand that their brains do not work correctly for some reason. They don't work the same way that a woman's brain does. That's for, but this person is an idiot. Not every man is like that. Okay. Some men have correct thinking thoughts and like normal selves. This person, there's no normalcy with this person. This Knight of Cups in the reverse lives in a fantasy world. Like I said, lives in a fantasy world. Like I said, these people are all living in a fantasy world where they believe that they can all divvy up your destiny by sacrificing you in some type of way. What? Fools. It is foolish to think that you can sacrifice a child of God. What are you going to sacrifice them to? It wasn't Jesus' sacrifice to God. So who are you going to sacrifice them to? Because the devil's not taking sacrifices. So you're just sacrificing somebody for no reason. It's not even to gain nothing. It's just because you want them sacrificed. Trust me, sweetie, whoever these people are, this will be their fate. Yeah, this death in the reverse. This is a rebirth for you and a major death and ending for them. Like, again, this person, one of these, I think it's this Queen of Cups that is no longer with this Knight of Cups, but this is the person that gave her the STD. And so they're blaming you about their problems between their legs. You haven't slept with this person. You don't have nothing to do with them. Life focuses on instinctual, sexual, animal, and base needs. Physical needs take over. Fear of financial trouble affects all decisions. Possible loss of a home, job, or financial stability. These people were trying to do that to you. They were trying to take your home from you. They were trying to betray you. They were trying to backstab you. They were trying to have you sick, in depression, having sleepless nights, being haunted, being stalked. And now this is their fate. Reversal of fortune. Literally, they literally tried to steal your destiny, and they're going to end up being unalived for it. There could be something about your destiny that makes it so unique that if anybody tries to touch it, they end up dying. And that's straight up what I'm seeing, that God knew that these idiots would do this shit. So God put that extra protection of anointing there. So it says, see to your own needs, build up a reserve. Savings and insurance will help guard against disaster. Keep a reserve of money. These people are going to be put in a situation where they're going to have to defend themselves, and they're not going to be able to do that because they gave all their power away to you. You will inherit every single spiritual gift from this magician and this Knight of Swords in the reverse, and this Queen of Cups in the reverse, and this Knight of Cups in the reverse. Every single spiritual gift and ability that they have been using against you, you will inherit by the end of the day. And these people will be left not being able to tap in, but still being jealous as shit. So I'm just warning you, these people may try to send somebody in the physical to you when they realize that they can no longer tap in, that they no longer have gifts, that they lost their original destinies, and that they're going to be forced to have to go through everything that you have ever lived through, not only that they caused, but everything else that you've ever been through. Because to take somebody's destiny, you need to go through everything that they've ever been through, every family member they've ever lost, every bullying experience, every karma, every strife. And if you make the same decisions as that person, you could have a destiny similar to them. But trust me, these people are like losers and idiots and weak mother, and they're not going to make the same decision that you did. It causes you to like love yourself enough to keep loving yourself as life goes on. And these people will never do that. They'll never look within. They think that they're perfect already. They think that they have the authority and the right to do this to you because they're greedy, selfish bastards. When I say bastards, yes, I mean that they were conceived out of wedlock. Probably on some other hoe shit of their mother. This is like what I'm talking about, genetic. You get stuff from your parents. I mean, this person has lived out the same exact life of their mother. Had the same amount of kids as their mother in the same order. So that's probably got to be some type of curse. Because why is that? That's weird. Why would you have 4 different children with 4 different men? And then you want to project shit on collective's life, but you got 4 baby daddies you have to worry about and no children in your house that you're taking care of? Come on. Somebody could be trying to say that you're an unfit parent. Maybe if you don't have kids, that you're unfit to have children. First of all, that's not even true. It could just be that if you don't have children, either yet or at all, that it's not part of this divine life purpose, like this mission, this lifetime on earth. But again, somebody's just projecting out there that you're not a worthy or a good parent. That's bullshit. There's no evidence to back that up. Again, it's false information. People need to understand that their opinion is not fact. Their opinion is just the way that they perceive something. That doesn't mean that what they're perceiving is true. But people think that their opinion is always the truth. You know what I mean? These people think that their opinion of you gives them the authority to try to take your life away from you. And that's something that you will be getting justice for. There is no way that God's going to ever allow these people to do this to you. I just want you to know how loved you are, how God cherishes you, and how God is looking at these people. God is like wanting to vomit on these people. Literally, there may be acid rain that comes from the sky at some point, and that could be God puking because he's so disgusted with this shit. Especially that a Hierophant group that says that they care for God, that would attack somebody's family like this and their soulmate mission or in twin flame journey. So the justice card is about personal integrity, but I feel like you have personal integrity. This is about fairness, taking responsibility for your own actions. That's something that these people will never do. Every action you take will have an effect. That's obvious. And again, that's why you need to ask God to order your steps so that the actions that you're taking line you up with choices and experiences that are going to be good for you. Says move forward, contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved in your favor. If you've been wrong, justice is assured. These women, they thought that they were going to use witchcraft on you and then get you caught up in the courts and somehow they were going to. This is how I know for a fact they are being lied to by some type of entity that is feeding them this crock of shit, telling them that they would be able to pull this off. I hear this person saying, I knew that we wouldn't be able to do this. I knew that this would backfire. I knew this wouldn't happen. I just knew it. Well, if you knew it, then why'd you do it? Because this magician wanted to get paid. Like I said, the reason why these people went to this magician is because this magician wants to get paid. And like I said, by the end of the day, you will have this person gifts, their lineage, their power. You will own everything that this person spiritually possessed. You will own everything that these two idiots spiritually possessed, and they will be blocked from tapping in, permanently blocked. Not just, oh, you're put in timeout for a day. This is like being blocked for the rest of your life. This is why you don't do shit like this. God's going to make an example out of these people. For everybody. Page of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely somebody has been trying to keep you from having children. This Page of Wands energy is somebody charming and generous, a nature lover, enthusiastic, active and involved, very emotional, courageous, has strong convictions, encourages and inspires others to do their best, outgoing and gregarious personality. This is definitely a child of one of these people. So we got a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. So somebody could have two, this could be two of this woman's children. Like I said, they're going to end up, the justice that God's going to do is going to destroy this person's life in every type of way because they won't leave you alone. Ace of Swords in the reverse. These people are attacking you because they are in an intellectual rut. They cannot create anything. They need your womb. Like this person could have had a hysterectomy, this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. And so they can't create a goddamn thing. They need somebody's womb to do that. And they're trying to use whoever's in my collective. That's psycho. Yeah, lack of concentration, inability to think clearly. Their mind is racing with too many thoughts, distraction, intellectual lack of insight, lack of truthful information. Obstacles, they need to simplify their life, unable to find work that makes them happy. Duh. If they would do their own destiny, they would be happy. But by trying to complete your destiny, they found themselves in an unhappy situation. What does that have to do with you? They're unhappy with your destiny. I thought that they wanted it so bad. Frequent job changes, taking shortcuts, or cheating somebody will have a very negative effect on this person's reputation and on their movement forward. 9 of Cups on the reverses. These people's wishes and hopes go unfulfilled. That was a lot of wishing, evil. Problems remain unsolved. They're unhappy and restless, difficulty and with physical intimacy, lovers drift apart, eating and drinking. Like I said, the difficulty with physical intimacy has to do with the STDs that these people have. Possible robbery, theft, or theft of possessions. Someone may try to cheat you out of money. That's come out twice now. Just be aware of that. That's what somebody's intention is. When you know what they're going to do in advance, then it kind of helps you to be able to avoid that. We're going to do the true emotional. See what else comes out. There's so much hatred in the collective for these people. I don't know how you've been able to deal with them. Like, I'm just proud of you for not freaking unaliving these people by saying a prayer. Like, literally, one of your prayers could knock these people right on their ass. I would read Psalm 91. So you can say, I'm reading Psalm 91 against all known and unknown enemies. And then you read Psalm 91. Okay. And you just apply it to all known and unknown enemies. And it'll wipe these people the fuck out. It'll wipe them out. Wipe out. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Literally, wipe out. Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. This is the energy that they want to keep you in, this cycle energy. We break free of that because we rebuke these people in the name of Jesus. Not today, Satan. These people are more devilish than the devil. Come on, yo. How you got humans alive that are more evil than the devil? Like, the devil doesn't even care about these people. That's why the devil card didn't come out at all. Romance, again, beware of anybody trying to open a door to romance or trying to cause you to have problems in your romantic life. It is this bitch and this bitch. It's both of those stupid people. They're the ones that are doing it. And they know that they're guilty. They just, they just think that because their opinion is whatever it is, that they're right, and they're not right. These people created a love child. How is that your problem? That these people are bastards? How is it your problem that these two people are bastards? Did you go and bring their parents together out of wedlock and then force them to create a corruptible seed? No, you didn't. You wouldn't have no part of that. You had nothing to do with the romance that happened between these two people's parents that created bastards. Okay. So I don't know why these people are blaming you for their life, but they need to grow up and take accountability and responsibility for, the fact that they're bastards. And it is a curse. And for whatever reason, it is a curse. Like, God will be more lenient of you if you're living with somebody and it's like a common law marriage and you haven't even got married. God's more lenient with that, having premarital SCX, than it is about two bad seeds coming together and creating a new one. But like, you could live with somebody, have SCX with them, not be married to them, and be in a relationship with them, and God's not going to curse you. But if you come together with another person that you're not married to, and you create a child out of that, then you're getting cursed by God. So that's just the way God sees stuff. Because these people's parents didn't make a commitment to one another to raise this child, therefore creating a bad seed, and already being tribes that shouldn't mate with one another because they create people that are not in the upright. Tricksters, phony, trickster, illusion, and fairy tale. And I rebuke every jinn associated with these people's dark wishes. They were using jinn to create their happily ever after. I ask that the jinn betray these people. Secluded separation, reflecting, and soul searching. That's where these people need to be. They need to be doing some soul searching. I feel like you are always going within, and these people are always going to someone else. Cope. They can't cope with you being on the World Wide Web. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but like, why does somebody care this much? Like, about you being on the internet or you being seen and recognized for something. If this person wasn't trying to steal your destiny, they would not care this much that you're in your destiny. That's why I'm saying that this is ridiculous. And they're using alcohol and drugs to cope when you're using the Most High God to cope. This is why these people will get sick and be unalived because, well, first of all, they have STDs, but we're not even going into that part of it. Their love child, whatever these people created, they definitely gave a child an STD, or they had the STD while they were pregnant and giving birth. So I'm pretty sure that goes to the child. But yeah, they are unable to cope with you having protection, with you being protected, with you not being in the Nine of Swords. Like, it's just scary to me that somebody is so evil that the only way they can feel pleasure or happiness is if you are suffering. And that's not normal. Somebody that's that happy because they feel like you're suffering or they have some control over your life, that's a psycho. That's a psychotic person. That's a psychotic individual. Yeah. Goodbye to them. You probably said goodbye to them, and that's what this is about. Like, my situation, I straight up told this bitch, I told her, I said, I know what you and your friend have been doing with magic. I know that you've been trying to do this destiny swap bullshit, and I'm tired of it. I gave her like a couple days to rectify the situation and change, and stop doing the magic, but she decided to continue doing the magic. So I said, fucking goodbye, bitch. Don't ever contact me ever the fuck again. You know? And then she tried to throw a bunch of mental health shit my way, like, oh, well, you're just crazy. No, bitch, I'm intelligent. You are crazy and fucking delusional. So again, don't let anybody try to talk you out of your spot in life. Like, don't let nobody trick you out of this is a trickster energy, trick you out of your spot, because they want to sit in it. This person's a jackass. They couldn't do your job even if they had the abilities, but they don't have the abilities to do your job. That's like me being like, oh, I'm going to just steal the, like, and I would never do this. This is just an example. This is like me being like, I'm going to go steal the destiny of Taylor Swift and I'm going to become a rock star, pop star. And then me expecting, when I don't sing at all, when I don't do no music, me expecting that by doing some type of ritual, I'm going to by tomorrow be able to get on a stage in front of millions of people and sing for 5 hours straight. That's the type of delusion that these people are in, living in a fantasy world, thinking that shit that it's not even possible. That would never happen. I would never get enough followers and within one day. Do you see how many there's loopholes there are in that? But this is literally somebody looking at you like you're a Taylor Swift, or like you're somebody that's very liked, very famous, and very popular. They're looking at you as how they want to be perceived. And then they feel like, oh, because I can do magic, or somebody, I paid this magician, they're going to be able to turn my life into their life. Okay, be careful of what you ask for, because this person had to grow up being an orphaned by the universe, pretty much. They had to grow up dealing with a lot of stuff that this other weak ass person that's lazy as shit anyways, shady, that they didn't have to go through. So yeah, it would be very delusional of me to think that by tomorrow I could turn into Taylor Swift, and by tomorrow Taylor Swift she wouldn't be a singer anymore because I stole her destiny. This is like how I'm explaining that this is so psychotic and delusional and untrue, and not universal laws do not work this way. This is silly. This is just silly. But it's to the point where it's like, these people are really doing wicked things against you over some silly shit that's not even possible. So this is how I know that they listen to a demon, because only a demon or some type of negative entity would tell these people that it's possible for you to become Taylor Swift. Like this, it's just not. And why would you want to be anybody else anyways? Like, I'm somebody that truly appreciates other people, and I do like Taylor Swift's music. And so I want her to continue to make music so I can continue to listen to it. If I go and be her, then that takes her away from the world. If I try to copy her, I mean, it doesn't really take her away from the world, but it definitely makes the copycat look like an idiot, because they're trying to literally just copy somebody else's swag, when genetically, biologically, and physically, I couldn't sing for 5 hours if I wanted to, let alone get up in front of a bunch of people and do a good job singing somebody else's songs, singing somebody else's words. This is what I'm saying. These people are trying to do that. They're trying to speak your words, the words that you say, and they're not understanding, because they're watching you, trying to learn from you. They're repeating the words that you say and not understanding why when they repeat the same words you say, it's not working out for them, because they were never chosen. That's why. That's the big deciding factor of why this is not working out for these people. They were chosen this person was chosen to be a mother and to take care of her children, to be a teacher to her children, not to be doing whatever you do for a living. Okay. This is bad news that they don't want to accept. They're unwilling to listen to any type of rational thought or logical solution. That's why every amount of everything they get back is going to be bad news, because they're unwilling to accept the truth for the way that it is. The fact that they are not you, like they're unwilling. It's like me being unwilling to to accept the fact that I am not Taylor Swift and then being upset about it and blaming Taylor Swift because I'm not Taylor Swift. That's the type of mental banter that's going on. Love, hate. These people love to hate you. That's all I can say about that. It's not even going back from love, hate. It's just they love to hate you. They get some type of energy off of hating you, and it's not coming from God. It's not even coming from you. It's something that's like being created within them because they're the ones that are hating you. Funeral, these people, like I said, this disease, whatever this is, it could just very well take them right out of the game of life. Heartbreak. I can't even say anything more about that. Funeral and heartbreak. This person had feelings, but their feelings don't matter because their feelings are still part of their opinion, which doesn't matter because it's not the opinion that God has, so it's not going to happen. They could lie to as many people as they want to lie to about this situation. At the end of the day, this Queen of Cups in the reverse and her whack-ass friend, this Knight of Swords in the reverse, are not going to be you. They will not be touching your destiny. They will not be touching your gifts. These people are going to be feeling like shit because of their own feelings. This has nothing to even do with you. This is why it's so weird to read these situations, because people believe weird things, and just because you believe something doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like, I do believe the sun's going to come up tomorrow and the next day. I don't have to, but I don't have to believe in that to know that the sun's going to come up tomorrow and the next day. These people are trying to look at beliefs like, well, if I believe this, then it'll happen. No, it will not happen. The only thing that's going to happen is somebody being heartbroken. They're going to lose somebody very close to them. It could even be a child. And that's sad that their karma trickles back to them in such a way that their child gets hit with it. That's sad. That's some vengeful shit that God would do. God would be like, well, since you wanted to do this to my child, watch what I'm going to do to your child and see how you fucking like it. Since you wanted to do all of this to my child, watch you lose your child and see how you feel. That's literally where God's coming from. God's coming from that space is like literally, these people wanted to do something to orphan your child. God's about to do that same thing to them because God takes it very personal. Very personal. Coming for you, it's very personal. Spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. The good thing that's going to come out of this is that these people will have the opportunity to awaken. But once they awaken to what they've done, then they're going to have to take responsibility for that. And if they choose not to take responsibility for that, if they keep trying to blame you for this romantic situation that you have nothing to do with, if they don't take self-accountability, then God's going to continue to just tie their ass to the railroad tracks basically and wait for the train to come. God will give you enough rope, as much rope as you need to hang yourself with. God will do that. You just have to be smart enough not to hang yourself with the rope God gives you. Mommy Wata on her channel, she always says, cloudy days don't always mean rain. These people are types of people that every time they see a cloud in the sky, they're already crying and whining and bitching about it raining, and not even realizing that rain needs to occur for the earth to continue to thrive and grow. Like that, it's like literally these people will do things to screw up the world for everybody else just because of their opinion. And that's where God's like, no. Okay, you're not going to be controlling the weather, the map, anything. Police station, these people are going to, honestly, I feel like one of these people are murderers anyways. I do feel like they have unalived somebody already. So they're going to be drawn into the police station no matter what, because I do feel like somebody has unalived another person over some weird shit, putting something in somebody's food. Whatever this is, this was a family member or somebody close to them, and they're about to be caught up for that. So dumb, very dumb. So we had round and round, the triggers, right? Cycles, triggers, lessons. But this was all about this romantic situation. We're talking about love children, a child. Like, honestly, I feel like this black magician could have been sleeping with, either the Knight of Swords or the Queen of Cups energy. And they were trying to put a child in somebody that was not a love child. This would have been a phony trickster, devil, not even a human entity that this person. So again, yeah. Oh, if you do this spell work on collectives, happiness, and dreams, I'll sleep with you. That's the type of energy I'm getting. These people are secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. They better be searching through their soul. Again, using substances to cope with the true reality of things. Because you said goodbye to them because of their jackass behavior. It's left them feeling like shit because they're idiots. We have shady, bad news, and love hate. No, duh. And then we have, this is like, fuck your feelings, pretty much. This is how they were to you. Fuck your feelings, fuck your future, fuck your life. The way that I feel is more important than the way that you feel. This is the mentality that these people have. And they are learning that they are not important, that they are not even valued by God or loved by God at all. And why? Because this is their actions. This is the way that they feel. They hate anything that's pure and good and righteous and true. So yeah, it's got them feeling like shit. They're going to continue to feel like shit until everything is reversed back onto them. Then they're going to feel even more like shit. They're going to blame you. But I want you to know that none of this is really your none of it is you're not to blame for any of this. Anything that these people go through is because they planned it themselves. They brought it on themselves. Spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and awakening. Then we had the police, like somebody's going to be awakening to how these people have used witchcraft to unalive people, and they're going to be put in jail for it. Police station, funeral, and heartbreak. Somebody was trying to plan your death. Like, no. Okay. That's probably why they're going to go through a death or experience the loss of somebody, because they were trying to orphan one of God's children. Okay, so we had for your cards the Ace of Cups. You are the Ace of Cups. You are the Sun. You are the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you are the World card. Pretty much all of these other things were everybody else. And you are the Six of Wands. They were the Hierophant. You could even be the Hierophant, but they tried to frame you. They're the Magician in the reverse. They're the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They are the Hangman, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 7 of Swords in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Wands in the reverse. We got Ace of Swords in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles. That was one of their kids. A Page of Wands, Justice. We have Death in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the reverse. This could have been an ex, but this was definitely the person that had the STD. 3 of Wands in the reverse, the Tower, the 2 of Cups in the reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. They wanted to breadcrumb you with your own stuff, with your own destiny. Then we had, for the Zodiac, we had Pisces. These are all the energies that are showing up in your chart in relation to these people. So we have Pisces energy. Again, Pisces energy does have to do with Neptune and sacrifice energy and the Hangman. The Hangman is the Pisces card, but it doesn't mean that it's just somebody seeing that you having this energy that it would make you a good sacrifice. Doesn't mean that that sacrifice will ever happen or go through. We have Libra, Capricorn, Saturn, and Taurus. Then, and I rebuke whoever is talking shit right now. Shut up. Okay. Then we have the Aries in the reverse, the Aquarius in the reverse, the Leo in the reverse, Pluto in the reverse. This has to do with wealth. And then we had the moon, a lot of moon magic, earth magic, and air magic. Okay. Then for the cards, we had false information, committing crimes, okay, breaking laws, missing information, love yourself first, foster children adopted, tried to frame you, stole from you, false information, unaware person. You were probably unaware that they were trying to do this, or maybe you did become aware. These people had diseases. You were the only positive influence in their life. These were old friends, very trying to keep you from creating new friends. You need to use your discernment because these people wanted to bring you suffering. They're having group meetings about you. This could be a church meeting. This is definitely happening in America, but you have protection that comes from Africa. And then, so you could be African American, or you could just have had a lifetime where you were, in Africa. Prayer, the Pleiadians, we had backfire, stay optimistic, heart wall, there was a cancer involved, there was a smear campaign. These people sold their souls for gain. If you are feeling any random scratches, sharp pains, strange sensations, sharp pinpricks, headaches, or sickness, this was a spell work they were doing. Again, they were doing this Ouija board divination. Okay. And we've already sent Bloody Mary and Zozo to them. So that gets shut down. Now they were trying to steal your Akashic records. They were lying to the Elohim, trying to record you, sending monitoring spirits to you. These people could have tried to get you fired, or they're getting put out themselves, or they got fired themselves. There was a lot of dark archangels and fallen watchers, Nephilim, attached to this situation. Okay, we're going to do the angel numbers now, and then I'll let you guys go. So the angel numbers are going to give you confirmation about this reading. So when you see these angel numbers in your reality, you'll take what you're doing, where you are, what you're thinking about, and you'll apply it to the interpretation of the angel number, and it will give you a private reading. Again, these people were trying to project their sickness and disease on you, and then they were trying to take your health. And it's going to cause them to have diseases the rest of their lives. I wish that people were better people. Just know that not everybody is like these people. This was like a rare occurrence because these people are extremely wicked. I mean, I haven't even read energy like this for a minute where it's been this wicked. Because I'm not a judgmental person, but it gets me feeling a little judgy about this situation when somebody is trying to victimize an innocent person and somebody's innocent children. Like, that's totally messed up. Like, if you're attacking a child and that child, like, even if the child's bad, tell Krampus, don't ever you go and try to attack somebody's child. That's like the quickest way to get laid out by God, attacking innocent people. And it's impossible. I'm just going to say it again. It is impossible. It means it will never happen. It's never possible, never been possible. It's never been possible to steal somebody's Akashic records. It's just not possible. You can't even get to anybody's Akashic records. And if you think you're reading somebody else's Akashic records, you're being lied to and you're accessing something else. Because you can't read anybody's Akashic records without them present, without them giving consent to it. It just doesn't happen. I mean, the chosen people can read people's Akashic records, but those are the only people that I see that are able to do it, that can actually get into the Akashic records and don't just get fed a stream of bullshit from whatever entity. Make sure that y'all are drinking water and taking care of yourselves, okay? Especially when you got people throwing this type of energy at you, just make sure you're being really good to your body. So 0330, lucky shirt, love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others. If any of these people ever give you any item, get it out of your house. Okay? Get it out of your house. They're trying to transfer their responsibilities to you. And that would mean that you would have to be in charge of their destiny and all of this shit. And they're not even responsible enough to be in charge of their own destiny. So pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 1818 willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Then 4444, blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardship, strength, building character and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. You've totally got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but some things they're being put back together, and you are building the framework for something much bigger. So just hang in there. Yeah, don't give up. That's what these people want you to do, is just give up and, oh, I'm just going to lay my life down and just give my life up to these bullies. No, you're not. Okay. You're not going to just lay down and die because these people want to sacrifice and they want monetary success. No. That's not what's going to happen. 1122, great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. If anything, these people will be sacrificing their own life, and because of their stupidity. So oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to do something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. 5555, clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. Anything they did illegal in your name, you will be benefiting off of. You need to do a search on your name, your birthday, with your social and all that, and just see if you have a bunch of cars. Like if you have a home in another state, somebody was trying to use your information, but it was false information. Like I said, they tried to get a PPP loan or do something in your name, and they didn't even spell your name right. So yeah, that's the type of people you're dealing with. Total nothing going on upstairs, and the stuff going on downstairs you don't even want to know about. So it says you'll set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for your best. Okay. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Zero, 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 limitless potential, reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. So that's twice, because in one of these it said, where is it? It said something it said completion. It says oneness, connection, and completion. So this is basically that's two confirmations about you completing your divine life purpose. Again, we have more than one purpose. Like if you're a parent, that's one purpose. If you're a chef, that's another purpose. I keep getting that chef thing. So somebody must love to cook. Yeah, reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. Okay, except for all of the stuff we talked about. That stuff will never be a reality, and you can see that it was just projections. It says that if something is in possession of another person, it's also available to you. Again, you don't want what they have. If they have a Lamborghini and you want a Lamborghini the same color, go get yourself a Lamborghini, but you don't go to your neighbor's house and steal their Lamborghini and then go drive and park it in your driveway because you feel like you deserve it and they don't. That's the difference of thought, okay, between the way that you think and the way that they think. They think, oh, I'm just going to go steal that Lamborghini and then park it in my spot because I deserve it. You think, oh, they have a yellow Lamborghini. I would love to have a yellow Lamborghini. I'm going to work extra hard so I can have one. And then you go to a dealership and you buy it. That's why your thoughts are normal and these other people's thoughts are abnormal. You were not made of a corruptible seed. And I can tell that because your thoughts are normal, or they're in the alignment of what I would say would be normal, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And anybody trying to torture you is begging for you to just ask the Cenobites to go pay this person a visit. Straight up. Anybody that's trying to torment anybody else is asking to be tormented. So this says, try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust me. Any opportunities that these people thought that they stole were opportunities that were not meant for you. If they were able to steal it, then it wasn't yours. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Know that a lot of the times rejection is protection, especially when it comes to this situation. So let go of tension and relax. So we had 0330, which is the lucky shirt, 1818, which is willpower, 4444, blessing in disguise. This is a blessing in disguise, the whole situation. Okay. Because you're going to end up either taking these people to court, or they're going to have to pay you restitution or whatever. Or even if it's just karma, you're going to get a lot of good karma. 1122, great shift. 5555, clarity. And 0000, limitless potential. Okay. So now we're going to do some names. And whenever we pull the names, it's never to name shame. This is just, we're just pulling basically names out of not a hat, but like a basket. Okay. And it could be somebody that's in the past, present, or future. It could be your name, somebody that you know of. It's just to be aware of these names in case you were to meet somebody and they would have this name, and then you would know something. Okay. So again, you have to use your intuition on the names, but we're never targeting anybody via name. We're never shaming anybody's name or anything like that. Okay. This is just for additional information. We have Jose, Damien. What's on the back of this? Oh, Clarissa or Claire. Hope, Future. There could be something about the rapper Future. Fletcher, LeBron, Stewart, Tally, Chloe, Hendrick, Halsey, Greta, Shane, Bella, Hennessy, Diego. Is there anything on the back of Hennessy? No. Diego, Raphael, Helena or Helen, Thor, Loki, Abdul, Callie or Calico, Harriet, Jerry, Anita, Raven, God, Alexander, Shanita, Isaac, Elijah, Glenda, Gwen or Gwen, and Avante, Rodney, Nathan or Nathaniel, Ivan, Melanie, Andre, my bad, Art, Ernesto, Gerald or Geraldo or Oya. You could be a child of Oya, Kenneth or Ken. All right, we'll go through these again. So we had Jose, Clarissa or Claire, Hope, Future, Fletcher, LeBron, Greta, Henrietta, Hendrick, Chloe, Damien, Glenda, Jake or Roslyn, Kenneth or Ken, Kennedy. I just heard Kennedy. Kennedy, Oya, Gerald or Geraldo, Ernesto, Andre, Melanie, Art, Ivan, Nathan or Nathaniel, Rodney, Gwen or Gwen, Avante, Elijah, Isaac, Anita, Raven, Alexander, Shanita, Shane, Bella, Jerry, Jasmine. See, I didn't even see Jasmine the first time. Harriet, Thor, Loki, Helen or Helena, Abdul, Callie or Calico, Hennessy, Raphael, Halsey, Stewart, and Tally. Okay, we're going to cleanse the energy and then I'll let you guys go. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate all of your support, you guys. If you would like to leave a tip or donation, I have a Patreon page you could donate to help keep this channel going. There's links in the description box below, but know that I am very happy with your guys' energetic donations by liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. All that stuff helps me. It supports me, and I appreciate so much your guys' support. Okay, know that God loves you and know that I love you. Don't forget to get yourself a prescription. Literally, it's like a prescription, spiritual prescription. Don't forget to get yourself a subscription to the YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. Again, that's what you're hearing in the background, those beautiful sounds. I'm so glad that the people finished mowing the lawn. All right. I'm sending you guys love and support. Okay. Air hugs. And until we see each other again, keep praying. Pray Psalm 91 and peace be with you guys. Okay. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.